What's up, friends? Time for another one. This is actually just going to be a straight up review, I think. And it's not a new movie, but it is a remake of a much older movie. Talking about the Evil Dead remake, 2013. I just rewatched it the other night and holy shit, it blew my mind again. What a punch in the fucking face this movie is. I love it. I love every bit of it. It's terrifying, it's exhausting, it's gruesome, but I love it. It has to be the best remake I've ever seen of anything. I haven't really put any thought into that, but probably the best horror remake I've ever seen. And I don't want to lean too much into comparing it to the original movie or the original franchise even. I think it's kind of unfair because it stands on its own. Of course, it wouldn't exist without the original. But Alvarez and team, they make it their own. Instead of the wacky humor and campiness of the original, this one is just straight up horror. It is just straight up smack you in the face, deal with this shit kind of horror. And it's only 90 minutes, tight 90. And that is a perfect length for a horror movie that puts its audience through the ringer as much as this one does. The effects are incredible, the music's great, cinematography's fantastic. The acting is pretty par for the course for the most part for a horror movie, but there is one definite standout, and that's Jane Levy, the star.
Listen, you gotta get out of those clothes. All right, take a shower.
Please. Please. You have to get me out of here.
She is phenomenal. She is incredible. She portrays this weakness and this vulnerability, but she also can play a demon like a motherfucker. Like, she is terrifying, but you still root for her, and you are confused sometimes about whether you should or not. At least I was. I cannot stress enough that if you are at all squeamish, avoid this movie. Avoid. Don't even watch the trailers. The trailers are too fucking intense for most people. And this is from the same team that eventually brought us Don't Breathe, which, again, home run horror. Don't Breathe was the best horror movie I saw that year. What year was that? 2016? Don't Breathe wasn't as gruesome, but that same tension is there. And trust me, there are still plenty of gross out moments in Don't Breathe. Turkey baster. You know, you know. Evil Dead show what those guys can do. Don't Breathe, studio let them run with it. I like the original Evil Dead. It is a lot of fun. It is also very gruesome. Those practical effects are disgusting, but it's also super campy, so you're laughing a lot more. I didn't really laugh during the remake, except out of just pure shock. Like, you ever see somebody after a really bad accident and they're just laughing their asses off because their body doesn't know how to process the emotion? That's how I felt. Anyway, if you're looking for a powerhouse of a horror movie, I fully recommend the Evil Dead remake. After that, check out Don't Breathe. You will not be disappointed, but you will be very tired and emotionally drained, physically exhausted. But isn't it fun? All right, that was a quick one. This was a short one. More reviews to come. Groovy. That's terrible. I'm not finishing with that. Bye.